Morning. Up before the sun, because it's time to be about it. Remember, this is called the grind. Everyone always talks about it, right? So it's time to get your shit together. Up before the sun. Let's do this. What's going on, everybody? On my way home from the job, and again, they make it a nice short day for me. Shorter, not a short day, but for me, working a 14-15 hour day, that is a normal day. So we are driving home at I want to say hour 13 or something. I don't know. We don't really keep track because we don't need to, because we're going to make sure that we do whatever we have to do, right? Because we're going to make sure that we accomplish our goals. This morning I was working out and I was listening to music like you do when you're working out, and there was a song that was playing, and the line said, "Didn't they tell you that I was a savage?" And it kind of make me think, everyone always talks about that, and people are always calling themselves savages, and I'm a savage and he's a savage. But the question that I ask is, are you really? Are you really? Are you doing what it takes? Are you getting up in the morning? Are you giving up watching that TV series you need to watch or putting it off? In today's day and age, it doesn't really matter, right? Because it's all on demand. I don't think I ever watch TV when the show is really on anymore. I just watch it whenever I want to, when it's my time that I want to watch it, whether it's 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 8 in the morning, it doesn't matter. I watch it because that's the kind of world we live in today. So that's the question. What are you doing today to actually make sure that you are a savage? Instead of just talking about it, be about it. Let's talk about some action instead of just calling each other savages and doing that, which is what I am trying to do every single day. It's not easy, but we're going to grind through it every single day and push and push and push. Everyone's always talking about these quotes. You see, it's funny. You look on Instagram and you see quotes, all these life quotes, and people following these quotes. They're actually not. They're just giving you quotes, and they're going ahead and, hey, that sounds pretty cool. I'm going to get that tattooed on my body, and I'm going to go ahead and post that, because then people are going to think that my life has meaning. Remember, Facebook, Instagram, love all those things, love all the social media stuff. I love it all. But remember, you're looking at someone's highlight film. Okay, you're not looking at their everyday lives. So you need to remember that. You need to remember that every single time you look at that. Because again, I'm talking about depression before. That actually does not help. People do get depressed because they're watching people's highlight films, and then they go ahead and they think, well, my life kind of sucks. But the fact of the matter is that we all struggle. We all have challenges. We all have things that we have to go ahead and fight for. So again, just take that with a grain of salt. And again, really, there's 2 things that I'm really focused on today. And number 1 is I want to invest in myself. I want to invest in a happier and healthier life. It's very important that it's that when I say invest, I mean I have to really take a good look at what am I putting in my body. Again, I'm going to eat pizza. I'm going to eat wings. Okay, I'm not going to give that up. But however, I'm going to make sure I do it in moderation and make sure I do it right, and make sure that I go to the gym, because I have to do that to manage all my health issues that I have to deal with, that I'm sure you have to deal with, because you all have them. I don't care how old you are, you have some sort of health issue that you need to take care of, or something that you need to focus on to be better at or whatnot. So make sure again that you're taking care of that and invest in yourself. And the second thing that I really focused on, and I really implore you to go ahead and try to focus on this, is love the day. You need to wake up in the morning, and we need to love the day. We need to say, first of all, I woke up. That's a good sign I woke up. Every day I wake up, it's a good day, because I can go ahead and try again. I think of the worst shift that I've ever worked. I think of the worst day I've ever had. And the one thing that I could always hang on to is that the next morning I was able to wake up and do it again, and go ahead and improve on all that stuff. So learn. When you get home, or when you drive home, or whenever you have time, just sit back and reflect. Reflection is key to go ahead and say, how do I make myself better? How do I make my day better? I had a tough day at work. Well, what were the challenges? What could I do for that? So that's something that I really want to go ahead and focus on. And again, someone said that today. Someone just by passing said, I just want to love the day. And I really thought about that. And they didn't even realize what they were saying. And I really thought about it. And I kept thinking about it all day, going, that's what I need to do. I need to wake up in the morning. I need to love the day. So what do you have to do to love the day? I know I have to do to love the day. And the first thing that I have to do is I need to eat a good breakfast. I need to wake up and accept the challenges of the day, make sure I'm organized, and work out. And once I do that, then I'm going to start loving the day because I off to a good start. And always stay calm. One of the biggest things that people always do that I constantly see over and over is everything's a big deal. Everything's a big deal. First, just had a great moment. Speaking of not making things a big deal, battery ran out unexpectedly, kind of weird, and so again, not a big deal. Let's just replace it and kind of start this video in the weird spot again, right? But again, not making things a big deal and kind of going through that, and let's not make things bigger than they are. Just stay focused and go ahead and handle every situation as calmly as possible. And again, that's coming from a person that gets a little bit emotional sometimes, and you don't get a nickname like mine just because you're not emotional. Let's just say it that way. Again, hope you get up this morning, go home tonight, whatever time it is that you're watching this, and kick the day's ass. Okay, love the day. That's my message from you today. Okay, that's my challenge, and I challenge you to go ahead and do the same thing. So until next time, get your shit together.